one of the biggest misconceptions that I hear in practice every single week, probably every single day to be honest, is, oh, my arthritis is acting up today. But what if I told you that there are some people who have really, really severe arthritis, who have almost no pain, and then there are people who have very, very minimal arthritis who are in excruciating, debilitating pain. So what's really going on here? So that's what we're going to talk about today. So we're going to look at what arthritis actually is and why it might not be the true reason that you're experiencing this chronic, repetitive type of pain. So if we look at these two sets of joint spaces, so these are both coming out of your spine. These are the bones we call vertebrae, and then you can see the discs in between. So arthritis literally means joint inflammation, but what's really happening is that you end up getting extra bone formation, you get narrowing of the joint spaces, and that can put pressure on the discs. It can cause irritation of the nerves, and so it can be associated with pain symptoms. So what typically happens is that people start to have pain somewhere in their joints, in their body. It could be knees, hips, back, neck, anything, and they get an x-ray, and x-ray shows that they have arthritis. And so now they have this condition that really is not going to be cured, but that can flare up and can cause repetitive, long-term, even lifelong pain. And what's worse is that depending on the cause of the arthritis and what's going on in the joint space, typically the arthritis is going to progress, and the more arthritis you get, the more pain and stiffness that you get. And so you kind of are doomed to be in this kind of new reality with this diagnosis that you really can't do anything about, right? If that's what's the cause of your pain. So the issue with all of that is that arthritis is a structural problem and pain is a neurological issue. So what you want to do when you have arthritis is you want to see what is the cause of that inflammation in the joint spaces, what has caused that condition to progress or to become known to you. And then you can figure out what you can do to manage those symptoms of pain that might ultimately be the result of the damage that you have to the joint space. But what's interesting is that a lot of people don't know they have arthritis, most of them probably, because they've never had an image to diagnose it because they don't have any symptoms. So just because you have arthritis does not automatically mean you are going to have pain. What's much more likely happening when you have arthritis is there are certain lifestyle factors or certain aggravating factors that cause that condition to be aggravated, to be irritated, and then is leading to irritation of the nerves in those areas. So just because your spine looks like this, looks compressed, doesn't necessarily mean you are definitely going to have pain. So what's actually causing the pain more often than not is not damage to the joint space itself, but it's the surrounding tissues. So it might be muscle tension, it could be joint inflammation, it could be stiffness that results from that complex, and a lot of times it can be nervous system sensitivity. So I'll talk about neurogenic pain pathways in another video and how our body can become very sensitive once it's been stimulated to sensing pain. So all of those things can be associated with the fact that you're actually feeling pain. The reality of it is, once you have these bony changes, they are probably not going to go away. But what you can do, what you can influence, is you can influence the muscle tension, you can influence the inflammatory patterns, and you can do certain lifestyle changes that are going to make it less likely for your nervous system to respond to some of these changes in the physiology and the biology. So one of those things that you can do is make sure that you're moving. Movement is medicine, as they say. So making sure that you're walking, making sure that you're going through pain-free range of motion. That can be yoga, it can be stretching, it can be things that you do in group settings or on your own. So many different possibilities there. You also want to make sure that you're prioritizing appropriate nutrition, so avoiding things that are inflammatory in nature. That includes things like smoking and alcohol, avoiding things that are going to be very highly processed, so things that have a lot of sugar, a lot of simple sugars, a lot of additives and things like that. Those things, when you take those into your system, they promote inflammation, and so they promote swelling around the nerves, and that can contribute to the pain symptoms that you're feeling. I've already mentioned sleep. So sleep is going to be essential for your body to be able to heal and to be able to repair any damage that's been done to it throughout the course of the day. So making that sure that you're prioritizing sleep in terms of both the time and the quality, making sure that you're going to bed around the same time every night to ensure, again, that your body can optimize and maximize the benefits that it's getting from that. Another thing in terms of just movement, not just that range of motion, that's going to be important again for mobility, but also making sure that you're doing strength training. Strength training is going to be really important for your muscles and your bones to make sure that you're keeping the bone density in check. Oftentimes when our bones get too soft, it predisposes them to more damage. So making sure that you're prioritizing that, focusing on building strength around joint spaces can help take some of that pressure off from gravity. So again, that you're preventing further damage and further erosion of the joint spaces. So again, the goal is not ultimately to get rid of the arthritis. It's to manage your lifestyle so that you can decrease your chances of irritating the nervous system because you have that maybe limitation in joint function. So hopefully that helps maybe give you an insight into what might be causing your pain. If you'd like to share, please leave me a comment. If there's anything else that you want me to elaborate on in a future video, please let me know. If you did like this video, I really appreciate all of your support. I appreciate if you give me a thumbs up and let me know. You can send me a message also if you like on any social media outlets, and I will get back to you with any questions that you have.